Hello, little scientists! Welcome to our new episode. We are going to continue to learn about the world from home. Hey, did you have fun doing the object challenge? I hope so. Today, we're going to have more fun as we are going to work with our hands to change the shape of objects. I have a question for you though. How can we change the shape of objects? Can you think of ways how we can change the shape of objects from different materials? Let me show you something. Look, I have a nice piece of artwork here. It's the shape of a house. I made this from a piece of wood. My question for you is, how can I turn this piece of wood into this beautiful artwork to match the shape? You're right. Cutting is a way to change the shape of objects. How did I cut it? What tools can I use to cut the piece of wood? Would a pair of scissors do? A knife? Use a handsaw. Well, cutting is a way to change shape of objects. Let's take a look at another way to change the shape of objects. Ready? I'm sure you know that this is a paper plane. How can we turn this piece of paper into a paper plane? The answer is by folding. You're right. Folding can change the shape of objects. Well, we turn this piece of paper into a paper plane because you know what? Paper can't really fly that easily. But by folding, you're changing how paper works with the surrounding, with the air, and you can fly it easily. There are many ways that we can change the shape of objects, and today we are going to get on with our hands and explore 4 ways together. Are you ready? We're going to practice and follow my actions. Method number 1. Follow me. What am I doing with my hands? I'm pushing both hands together and I'm squashing the object. Squashing. This piece of paper is going to get squashed. Did I change the shape of the object? Of course I did. Method number 2. This time we're going to take our hands and go to a different direction. Instead of pushing them together, squashing, we're going to pull our hands slowly and gently apart. And this is stretching. By pulling our hands apart slowly and gently, we are stretching. Oops. I just broke this piece of paper. It is not really stretchable. Method number 3. You're going to get your hands and grab both ends of the objects, and then you bring the ends inward together. This is bending. You're right. Bending. Whoa, I've got the tail. Let me see if it's bendable. Method number 4. This time, instead of bringing our hands together, bending things, we are going to turn our hands, turn our wrists in opposite directions. We are twisting an object. Twisting. Twisting. Don't worry. I didn't hurt any animals. It was just a toy. Ow! Let us go through the 4 ways that we can change the shape of the object. First, by squashing. Number 2, stretching. And then bending. Number 4, twisting. Now, let us try these 4 ways on our stationary objects. Would you like to go get a ruler and pencil? Now I have my ruler with me. You know what material this is made from? It's a plastic ruler. Before I apply the 4 ways onto this ruler, I want to make sure that I can do it safely. And so do you. How are you going to do it safely? Well, we are going to do the actions gently and also keep it away from our eyes. Are you ready to try it out? We're going to hold it out a little bit. Can we squash the ruler? Let's bring our hands together. Not really. Did I change the shape of this ruler? It's not squashable. Now let's try to stretch it by pulling our hands apart. Is it stretchable? Did we change the shape of this ruler? Not really. Next, we're gonna try bending this ruler. Gotta do it carefully. It seems like I can bend it a little bit, but if I keep going, I think I might break it. I might snap it apart. Nah. And lastly, I'm going to twist this ruler by turning my hands in opposite directions. Do you think I would change the shape of this ruler? Not so by twisting. Did you get the same results as I did? Well, it's okay if you get a different result, because it depends on the materials that it is made from. Now, let's try our pencil. First, we are going to squash this pencil. Be careful. Ouch! It hurts! I hope you're doing all right. Next, we're going to stretch the pencil. Is it stretchable? Can I change the shape? Not really. Now, we're going to bend the pencil. Is it bendable? And lastly, we're going to twist the pencil. Is it twistable? Did I change the shape of this? Did you know about the results before even testing it? Did your prediction actually match the result? I think our little scientists here know a lot about materials and how they work. So, my question for you is, what materials do you think would be easy to change the shape of? Why? I'm going to give you 10 seconds to think about it. Can you name us some materials that their shape can be easily changed? Or maybe we can ask the question in another way. Which materials do you think would be more difficult to change the shape of? Which materials do you think would be more difficult to change the shape of? Why? I'm going to give you another 10 seconds to think about it. Can you name some examples and materials that they are very difficult to change the shape of? Let's have more fun by testing some materials together. Today, I'm going to give you a changing shape challenge. I have a list of objects for you. Things like plastic bottle, pipe cleaner, socks, drinking straw, Play-Doh, bath towel, a sponge, and elastic band. Let's explore the objects and see if you can squash them, bend them, twist them, or stretch them. Hey, don't test it first. I would like you to make a prediction first. So go get a pencil and think of your prediction. So before you get your hands on the objects, I would like you to use a pencil and write your predictions down in each box. Put a tick or a cross in each box. When you're done with your predictions, you can get your hands on the objects and then write down your results with a pen or a color pencil. Now, with your pen or color pencil, you write down your results in the same box as you did before. Do the results match? I hope you have some fun with your testing, and when you're done, you can try to think about the results. Try to answer the questions on the other worksheet. Try your best to answer all the questions. Some might be a bit challenging, but I would like to see you put effort in it and try your best to answer all. I hope you have fun testing all the objects and apply the 4 ways of how we can change the shape of objects. Oh, by the way, if you don't have pipe cleaners at home, you can use paper clips as well. Or if you're missing any of the objects, you can find something else to replace that. Or get a blank sheet of paper and put things that you want to test on it. Enjoy your testing and apply the 4 ways that we learned today how we can change the shape of the objects. And until next time, see you soon.